Hello everyone, welcome back to another speedrun. Today we're gonna... Wait, what's the... Do you hear that noise? What the hell? What? Who are you? Abigail? What? Who the heck is that? What a great introduction! Welcome everyone! Today we are doing a duo speedrun of all the bosses in Don't Starve Together, and the other character we're going to be using, Wendy! And who's going to be playing Wendy? Well, Mr. Cat Person. Hello, Mr. Cat Person. Can you say hello to everyone?
Hello?
Yeah, very good. So you might be thinking, if you're trying to kill all the bosses really fast, shouldn't you use 2 Wolfgangs? Because that's like 4 times the damage, because both Wolfgangs have double damage. Well, here's the DPS calculations, but as you can see, Wendy and Wolfgang is almost as good as double Wolfgang, but you also have access to all the shenanigans that Wendy can do with Abigail, because Abigail does area of effect damage. And one last thing before the run starts, Cat Person is from South America. I'm from the United Kingdom. There's a big old pond between the United Kingdom and South America. Now since I'm hosting, I won't have any lag, but Cat Person does have a lot of lag, 250 ping worth of lag. So since it's so laggy, deaths are allowed, as long as we can revive each other with normal means. With that being said, let the run begin. So the great duo world begins. First of all, the forest is going to be set to small, the keys are set to medium, and starting resource variety has been set to classic, because I really hate twiggy trees. As for mods, I have global positions on. This tells each of us where we are on the map, which is very nice for exploration. And client mods are just to mute annoying sounds and to free up some user interface. And there it is, the mighty team Wolfgang and Wendy. So of course, as usual, you know the drill. We need grass, twigs, flint, and gold.
Yeah, my game just froze.
Well, your game first.
Yeah.
After thawing out Cat's game, the twig and grass collecting continued. No way, is that some gold? Now, since there's 2 of us, that means exploration is going to get done a whole lot faster because we're effectively doing it twice as fast. So wait, where is Cat exploring right now? Holy moly, Cat Person has found a mountain of tumbleweeds. Tumbleweeds are very good for grass and twigs, but you can also get gears from tumbleweeds, so they're very good to search in the early game.
I found the marble set pieces.
Whoa, my goodness. I'm being hard carried by Cat. Oh, that's a duplicate one as well, because it has multiple bishops. So every time a statue spawns in the world, a corresponding head for the statue also spawns in the world. You're guaranteed at least 1 of each type of statue. But since we have multiples, that means there's multiple heads in the world, meaning it will be way more likely that we'll find all of the heads that we need without having to search for them.
And I found 2 gears.
Oh my goodness, this guy I'm being absolutely carried by Cat right now. There's one of the night heads. Now there could be multiple of those in the world, but you know, there's one of them. Please forgive my sins, Yogi the bear. I just need charcoal. I put down a science machine and get science in, but wait, what's that off the corner of the screen? An evil tree! Yeah, we need 3 of these logs, so we're just gonna yeet this tree out of existence real quick. Then light up its previously occupied home just for good measure. Shrooms. Yeah, we're collecting mushrooms because they count as vegetables in the crock pot. So we're gonna be making some pierogies using these mushrooms later. So this here is the guaranteed set piece, which is meant to have 1 rook, 1 knight, and 1 bishop. But as you can see, there's no bishop. I've never seen this bug before. So it's a good thing that we have a duplicate in the world. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to spawn a group of bosses that we will later. Crockpot ready for deployment. Oh, rook piece. We found all the pieces day 2. That is correct. I found the knight piece, Cat found the bishop piece, and then we found the rook piece together. So that is the quickest I've actually found all of the statue heads. Day 2. Balls. So I set down an alchemy engine, ready to make my stick of Wait a second. I don't have enough meat for my meat stick. I'm sorry, Beefalo. It's time for death. I need meat for a very special invention. Stick made of meat so that I can beat people with my meat. Or maybe even beat my own meat. Wait, sorry, what? I then make a football helmet for 80% damage reduction and a bunch of other stuff. And a lantern so that Charlie doesn't absolutely decimate me during the night. And of course, I share my meat with Wendy so that she can have a nice, big, juicy stick of meat as well. So while Wendy puts spiders into the Abigail blender, I find the chest that has the terrarium in it. Now I have to get around these stupid pigs. this. Oh my gosh, Chester, you will play as a perfect distraction. Chester, you are the chosen one. I need you to tank these piggies while I grab the terrarium. I have to tank the pigs. I got the terrarium. Oh goodness, they're turning into werepigs. Chester, we need a break for it. Run. It's okay, we're safe. The werepigs are on Chester now. Oh goodness, Chester, no. Last time it was Glommer, now it's Chester. A soldier has fallen, Chester. Your sacrifice was not in vain. I was able to kill all of the werepigs from you tanking them for me, thank you. You'll not be forgotten. He'll also be back in like 1 day, so it's fine. Oh, I'm so gluttonous. Look at all these carrots. Oh, goodness me, the horde is coming.
Oh, we have a...
I may or may not have killed an entire beefalo herd. I wasn't quite paying attention to how many I killed. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's just Chester. Oh, welcome back, Chester. You scared me coming out of the dark like that. Into the cage, bunny boy. I need you for my presty hat of tater. So where we previously set up a temporary alchemy engine is actually where we're gonna base. So that turned out well, didn't it? So base building time. So the main things we're building here is an alchemy engine and a prestidigitator so that we can get more recipes. Crockpot and a fridge for food. A bird cage because a bird cage you can feed a bird meat. And in return it gives you an egg. You need an egg for pierogi and a bunch of other recipes which are kind of good. What in the heavens? So, you know the terrarium I got from that chest? Well, I have touched it and placed it on the floor, and now something is happening. Oh, the Eye of Terror targeted cat person while he was off screen. There he is. The Eye of Terror, the first Cthulhu boss. Now, Abigail isn't actually too amazing during this fight, because Abigail takes double damage from bosses, since she herself counts as an NPC, not a player. If you didn't know, bosses usually do about double the damage to NPCs versus players, so she would die very easily against this boss. So cat person unsummons Abigail to make sure she doesn't die, because we'll need her for Bee Queen. Should die like now. Please. There it goes. Nice. Clean. First boss is dead. The helmet it drops is 80% damage reduction, the same as a football helmet, and you can recharge it by feeding it food. But the most effective thing to feed it is monster meat, so there you go. Then immediately after the Eye of Terror, we're gonna start Bee Queen. Now, if you've seen my last Don't Starve Together videos, you'll know the strategy with solo Wolfgang is to spam pan flutes. But now, this is one fight where Abigail and Wendy absolutely excel.
Yeah.
Now, Abigail does area of effect damage, and she hits once per second. Hitting once per second is a perfect time to constantly keep the Grumblebees stunned. So if you watch the Grumblebees around Abigail, they're constantly being stun locked by Abigail. Meaning, if we're sat near Abigail, the Grumblebees won't hit us, and Abigail just takes care of the Grumblebees. So effectively, you can ignore them. And that is why Wendy is probably one of the best characters to deal with Bee Queen. And just like that, we're already halfway through the fight. For Wendy, this part of the fight doesn't actually change a lot because Abigail just kills the Grumblebees, because what's meant to happen is the Bee Queen screams, makes the Grumblebees charge around really fast and do damage to you, but like I said, Abigail's just killing them.
Wow. You call that a challenge?
It's so stupid. I'll take the second one. I will call him Slave Cow. Oh, I attacked him. Oh, I'm sorry, Slave Cow. I misclicked. Oh, goodness. Anyway, now it's day 8. We've killed Bee Queen, and now we're putting the shadow pieces in place. Rook piece delivered.
I'm being bad to him.
Oh, right. No, you're killing. Oh, wait. No.
Oh, no.
My beefalo. Bad beefalo. My beefalo kicked me off like the most inopportune time. Bad beefalo. Don't attack Abigail. Hi, Abigail. Be nice to my beefalo, brother.
The beefalo was like, no, Jimmy, no.
After a tussle with the beefalo, all of the pieces have been delivered. And I think Cat Person's beefalo got killed by Abigail. Stand back, beefalo. We're gonna cull the herd. Well, not the entire herd. All of the goats except one. Good beefalo. Witness this purification of the earth. Or sorry, of the constant. The constant is what the world in Don't Starve Together is called. And now I'm going to abandon my beefalo in this barren wasteland because we will need him later, so we're not gonna kill him. And now the dragon Dragonfly fight. Now, there will be a new mechanic that we're about to see when you have lots of people attacking Dragonfly. If you do enough DPS, which is usually slightly more DPS than a mighty Wolfgang is capable of, then you'll knock Dragonfly down. It stuns him in place for a little bit, so it just means that you don't have to kite the attacks. The fight will go on a little bit faster. If he does spawn multiple larvae out of these lava ponds, I will put him to sleep so that he doesn't spawn more than 2 or 3, because dealing with multiple larvae hurt. As you can tell, I have to chug some pierogi to heal. Knocked him down for the last time. Here is where your life ends, Dragonfly, until you respawn in 20 days or something. So again, Dragonfly drops the blueprint for a scaled furnace, which is infinite heat, which is good for winter, and it gives you guaranteed gems, which we need for the ruins. Full moon? Come here, Glommer, my son. I will need you for the Celestial Champion. A roasting hot furnace ready for winter. And we dive face first into the caves because now we need to find the ruins. While trying to find the ruins, I accidentally found the blue mushroom biome. So if you didn't know, the archives, which we need to visit, always spawn behind the blue mushroom biome. So Cat Person is the one who actually found the ruins first. So you know, I'm being hard carried right now, but you know, I follow behind and ready for backup. Now here comes a thing that I don't usually do as Wolfgang, but since there's 2 of us, we have extra DPS. So we're just gonna kill everything to clear out the entire ruins or this entire branch, and that way we can get maximum loot. Also, Abigail is really bad against rooks because rooks do 200 damage against NPCs. You know, so she only has to get hit 3 times and then she dies. And there you go, she died. But it was all worth it because we hit an absolute jackpot. Look at all these statues. There's 8 statues in this room, and there's another 8 statue room across the way. There's just so much Thulsite waiting to be mined. Oh yeah, look at this. This is interesting. If a statue spawns on top of another statue, it immediately gets destroyed. So free yellow gem. About this. Gambling time. 2 gears.
Well.
After a whole lot of mining, smashing, and fighting, we finally find the fully repaired pseudoscience station. So we slaughtered the 2 bishops that are guarding it, and now we can store our stuff here. That's why I pre-built a chest, because in one of my runs, I dropped my gems on the floor, which you can do, but if an earthquake happens while the gems are on screen, then a rock could fall and smash your gems. So yeah, that's why you should probably build a chest. That's why I prototyped one and brought it down here. So what are we crafting? 2 star cores, 1 deconstruction, 2 magiluminescences, and then we're spending the rest of the ingredients on Thulsite crowns and Thulsite bodies for armor. And now witness our massive brains working together to fight Ancient Guardian without dodging. So here we go. Let me explain how Ancient Guardian works. So his melee range is extremely short. If you're outside of his melee range, he will try to charge you. But if you manage to hit Ancient Guardian before he finishes his charge, it will stun him, meaning he won't be able to hit you. So the idea was we both stand on opposite sides, and hopefully most of the time we would stun him before he was be able to land a hit on us. It kind of worked, as you can see. Oh, he's already broken one of my crowns. He should be close to dead though.
I'm not getting hit a lot.
Immediately gets hit.
Yeah.
Come on. It's time to die. Come on. Yes!
Yeah, no, wow.
So it cost me 1.5 crowns. Alright, you want to check what's inside the chest? Oh,
yeah.
What we got? We got an we got an explorer. Nice. Well, that's not complete RNG. What is it, a 20% chance for that to happen or something? 14% chance? So there you go, the strategy paid off. If you rush Ancient Guardian in your first autumn, you can get yourself a Lazy Explorer, which acts as a walking cane, before you should actually be able to get walking cane during your first winter. I take the Lazy Explorer and use it, since that's the only real reason to kill Ancient Guardian before winter, because he's much easier to kill later on when you have more speed bonuses. Yes. But otherwise, that drop is somewhere between 10 and 20% chance of getting a Lazy Explorer, so you know, it's a little bit of RNG. You saw in the intro, Abigail's very good at taking care of spiders, but she's also very good at taking care of monkeys. As we can see here, just killed them all. With the ruins done for now, we drop the ancient key at the entrance and we head back to the surface. During this downtime before winter, Cat starts farming and then he gets us so much gold from the Pig King. If you didn't know, frazzled wires get you a lot of gold if you give them to the Pig King. After stealing from Mother Nature, I have 20 saplings and 20 grass tufts ready for the cozy base. Mr. Catman, guess round 2 of goats. How many horns did I get?
0.
2. You have no faith in my luck. Winter has begun, and the first Mactus of the season is about to be absolutely obliterated. Hello, Mactus. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And he's dead. And I didn't get a walking cane, so Wendy doesn't have a walking cane. She'll have to wait for Mactus to respawn. Now, this is a short run, but we still need a lot of grass and twigs, hence why I've planted them at the base, so now we have a good supply. So now it's time for the Shadow Pieces fight. So I gave Wendy the Lazy Explorer because I have enough speed with just a Magiluminescence and a path, whereas she does not, so she has the extra walking cane. If you're only playing Wendy, you should probably go for the level 3 Bishop, and then the level 3 Bishop will go for Abigail, and then you can unsummon Abigail while the Bishop is trying to attack Abigail. So that's a pretty good way of killing the Shadow Pieces if you're playing as solo Wendy, but because we're duoing and we have enough speed bonus, we're doing the same old level 3 Rook last. And there's the level 2 Bishop dead. Now the level 3 Rook comes out to play. Now you'll see, even though Cat has a bunch of speed bonus, and he has enough speed bonus to dodge the level 3 Rook's attack, sometimes the Rook just still hits him. So that's just because of the lag, so yeah, this would have been a cleaner fight if the game wasn't giving Cat so much lag. Oh. He hits me instead. Oh, okay, he's dead, never mind. After taking care of the Shadow Pieces, I said hello to my new neighbours and started settling in for winter. And begins the wood chopping part of winter. So as we know, I like to chop down a bunch of dead trees to 1. Spawn tree guards, and 2. Get about 100 pine cones so that we can use Deerclops to get us wood on day 30. We're also gathering ice because that's easy filler for the crockpot and it's good for making quite a few sanity foods. Here, make some meatballs with those. I'm sorry, it's kind of a waste, but it's fine.
Save one for the creator.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I was gonna, literally right as I used all of them, you're like, oh yeah, save one for the crit. Didn't get too lucky with tree guard spawns this time round, but only 2 or 3 tree guards, it might be enough. 1 tree guard gives 6 living logs, and you need 1 living log to make a dark sword. And then we plant all the pine cones we got for, of course, Deerclops on day 30. And then I found the deers with the antlers, I spooked the heck out of them, stole the antler, then we went and found the Claws sack and started the fight with Claws. Now we opted to not duo this boss because this is like the only boss where it's actually kind of harder to do with more than 1 person. And that's because when the magic deer target with their magic attacks, they target everything that in the area. So if there's 2 people, there's 2 sets of magic attacks that you have to dodge. So it just gets kind of messy. And Claws is relatively small, so there's not enough room around him to melee him with your partner without pushing each other into the range of the deers. Because the deers do have a melee attack if you get too close. Claws gets desperate, he calls in 2 Crampi. So that you're pretty easy to dodge. If you don't have a lot of speed bonus, they can be hard to dodge, but I got like 2 or 3 lots of speed bonus, and they have a 1% chance to drop the Krampus sack. Did I get it? Did I? Oh, what a letdown. Anyway, so the fight continues as normal. Dang it, I didn't get hit that entire fight, then I accidentally get hit by a deer. What a noob getting hit by the deer. Anyway, phase 2 is exactly the same, except occasionally, a part of Claws' rotation of attacks, he will add in a pounce attack, which you just need speed bonus to dodge, or very good timing to dodge without speed bonus. Surprise attack from the stupid deer. Right, well, there's Claws done. And we get an extra blue and red gem, which could be handy for later. Meanwhile, down in the caves... You found the Atrium? Nice. So part of the time-saving strat was to send a cat down into the caves while I stayed in the overworld so that we didn't mess up Deerclops' spawn. So he managed to find the Atrium and Toadstool. Silly Mactus, there is no escape from the Wolfgang. Hey, we got the tusk. That can make another walking cane. That means Wendy can have a walking cane and I'll have the Lazy Explorer. Oh,
Where's my tusk?
There you go. Oh, I made default skin. I hope that's what you wanted.
Oh no.
Here, have the Lazy Explorer. I'll take the walking cane. And now, after squabbling over who has the Lazy Explorer and who has the Walking Cane, it is time for the Twin Terrors fight. Now, we think that we have enough time to kill both Twin Terrors in one night. I'm not going to speed up this fight because it's pretty fast paced. So if you don't know what's going on, I'm going to immediately put them to sleep because we want to ignore the red one. We want to kill the blue one first and then kill the red one after. As you can see, Cat is lagging, so he's getting hit most of the time, so it's not really his fault, but just because of the lag. And the reason I put both of them to sleep at the start was so that we could pull the blue orb, the blue Twin Terror, or sorry, the green, I think he's meant to be green, away from the other twin. That way we only have to kill one of them at a time, rather than both of them at the same time. As you can see, the blue one likes to dash a lot. He will occasionally spawn a minion, but the red twin will prefer to spawn minions over dashing. Although, this is still only phase 1. This is where it gets dangerous, boys. Woo, he didn't even charge. Wow. So we're both gasping over what just happened because when they grow a mouth, that's the last phase, so they probably only have about a third of their health left. But that blue or green twin, he transformed then immediately died because he took too long to transform. So he didn't even manage to get one dash off, and that is the most dangerous part of the fight, which we basically skipped. But as you can see, the red twin also dashes, but like I said, he does prefer to spawn minions rather than dashing. I know what, it just completely ignored me and just went for you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I totally just let him into you. Come on, it's time to die. He's gotta be dead soon. I'm not fully. Yes! Yeah. Nice! Because Cat has low max HP and he was gonna get hit a lot. And Abigail died, so yeah, that was probably one of the roughest fights of the run, but there we go, we did it. And now we have a nice Terror Shield, which I actually didn't use a lot during this run. I have made an emergency fling-a-matic just in case the base catches fire. Look at all this sanity food I've prepared for Fuelweaver, man, I'm such a good teammate. Speaking of teammates, what's Cat doing right now? Cat is in the underground saving us time by collecting fossil fragments now rather than when I usually would, which would be in spring. I'll do this. And here, that all the problems are solved. Hello, Deerclops. Friendly neighborhood Deerclops coming to take care of your tree problem once again. So, like I said, we're gonna use Deerclops to chop down all of the 100 trees that I planted, and they're they're mostly fully grown, so we're gonna get 4 logs from each of them mostly. So, you know, that'll be plenty of wood for the rest of the run. Well, I say that, but we actually do run out of wood towards the end of the run. Thank you for the logs, Deerclops. Very kind. Baby Beefle only gets caught up in the Deerclops fight. Holy moly. Eyeball acquired. Now, you'll know last time that I relied on the umbrella to keep myself dry during spring, but you only get 1 umbrella per year, like you only get 1 Deerclops eyeball per year. Cat already made a raincoat, so I'll just use a raincoat in spring and he'll use the umbrella. You remember when I said Cat was gathering fossils? And it's a full moon. That means we can just make the Mooncaller staff now rather than on day 51. So right now I'm trying to hastily build the walls and the defenses to protect the Moonstone during the Moonstone event. The Moonstone event itself lasts for 1 minute, which means I have less than 2 minutes to prepare for the ritual. Just across the front.
Give me the staff. Give him the staff.
There's the staff. I'm just going to repair the moon rock. Right there. Yeah, you found the fossil. Oh, you gave me the fossil. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty close to breaking. No!
Oh no!
Dang it, sorry, I didn't realize I had the fossils. So I was just sat there for a long time, and then there was too much stuff on the floor, so I couldn't do it. It's fine, we'll just do it on day 51. Ah, we failed! Pretty much because it's my fault. Cat said he gave me the fossils and I just didn't hear him and I didn't put them down in time. So if I put down the fossils, the creatures would have got stuck on the fossils, meaning they wouldn't be able to get to the moonstone. But it's fine, it was worth a try. Room for improvement. This can be done on day 31 rather than day 51.
I almost died, by the way.
Yeah, I saw you had no armor. I was gonna say, but
I
then you...
forgot to wear the armor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but then I saw you put the crown on. Wait, what did I put my thumbs in?
Is that yours?
Wait, I repaired mine. Mine was 100%.
Oh, that's mine.
Oh, okay, I'll repair this. Oh, here you go, repair this. Repair your one. So you put yours in the fridge. Getting ready for summer, dude, just getting ready for summer. And now starts the very long process of finding everything that I need to on the ocean, which includes the crab lady, Malbatross, and the cookie cutters. Also, note where I placed this fire pit, because that may be an issue later on. We found a bottle, that means we found the crab lady, and she's on the other side of the map, so I probably need to make a new boat to get to her. Oops. Captain, slow down. Oh, man. Well, at least we found the lunar island. Oh, goodness. Oh, I've caused another hole. Oh, goodness. I found a stupid water mush biome thing. This biome is useless. Now please observe potentially the best pirate you have ever seen. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, cookie cutters, nice. Except, oh, I'm crashing so hard. Quick, get my... Oh. Goodness me, there's so many holes in the boat. Repair the leak. Repair that leak. Stupid sail. Don't be this reckless with your boats. I'm watching this editing. It's so funny how reckless I was being with this boat. I abused this boat so bad. Oh my goodness, come on man, I didn't ram into that hard. So that was actually relatively fast. It is now spring, but we have all of the 10 cookie cutter shells that we needed for the crab lady quests. This is my lure plant now, crab lady. But as payment, I'll give you an umbrella. Good deal? Good deal. Abigail. Oh, this boat might go down.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna collect more silk.
So I poked a hole in my boat without any boat patches, so I need to quickly make a boat patch. And here is the special boulder we need to spawn Celestial Champion later on, a lot later on. Ah, surprise Moose Goose! Alright, since there's 2 of us, we kind of decided that we'll just face tank the Moose Goose because, you know, they die really fast when you have 2 players attacking them, because they only have 6,000 health. Also, you kind of need to face tank them because Abigail takes a lot of damage if she gets hit by a Moose Goose, so you'd rather the Moose Goose hit one of us players rather than Abigail. Okay, we'll try not to kill them while they're on fire. I never actually explicitly said this in any of my videos that act as guides, but if you kill something, a mob, while it's on fire, any drop that it drops that is burnable will get turned to ashes. So if we killed one of the babies while it was on fire, the feathers that I desperately need would turn to ash, so you just wouldn't get them, and their meat would be cooked and stuff. Oh, here it is. Yes! Truly killing all bosses. So we haven't actually seen this boss in the wild in any of my videos yet. This is Lord of the Fruit Flies. He can only spawn after day 35 when you have a bunch of crops grown. Or you can make him spawn earlier than day 35, but you need to have your crops rot. And every rotten crop increases the time at which he can spawn by 1 day. But anyway, there it is. He drops a friendly fruit fly that automatically tends to your plants. That's pretty nice. But again, not really a boss. It doesn't have a lot of health. So yeah, it died very fast. Now we're preparing for Fuelweaver, so for Fuelweaver, I'll need a lazy explorer. So I came back to the ruins, killed some shadow creatures, and had to make myself a nice teleporting stick, being the lazy explorer. And into the Atrium we go. Now let me just quickly explain how the Atrium works. So the Atrium is like a maze, which has the Fuelweaver's arena somewhere inside of it. There's various creatures inside of here. There's spiders, there's all the clockwork variants, and there are some obelisks. Half of these obelisks require you to be sane, otherwise you can't get past them. them, and the other half of them require you to be insane to get past them. And so these obelisks here, they require me to be insane. So I put on my Nightmare Amulet and then walked past them, and then I put on my Magiluminescence to stop being insane. Now, for example, if there was a pillar that required you to be insane, and both players are close to the pillar, both of you have to be insane, otherwise the pillar will not go down. Meaning, either I need to go ahead of Cat or vice versa, or we both have to coordinate and both have to wear our Nightmare Amulets at the same time. So this is noteworthy for later. Alright, this is Fuelweaver's arena, and you've probably seen one of my last videos where I explain what Fuelweaver does, but extremely quickly, he has a basic attack where he just swings. He has a bone cage attack which traps you in a bone cage for like a few seconds, which will probably be teleporting out of. He has a mind control attack if you're insane, which immobilizes you if you are insane. And he can make himself invincible, which requires you to go insane to kill the shadow hands, which stop him from being invincible. And he can spawn healers, which we have to kill, otherwise he heals for a lot of damage, for a lot of health. And one last attack where he spawns bones from the ceiling, although this one's very easy to dodge. So yeah, it'll all be fine. And now I'll just tank it. Oh, why he stayed on you?
On my screen, he just dragged the cage because of the lag.
Yeah. Yeah, have a go dice fast. It's fine though.
I was trying to use the healer.
Yeah, I saw that. Right, you should spawn the healers a little bit late now. Should go down pretty soon, if not now. There you go. Nice.
Okay, roll back. I'm not happy.
Roll back.
Do it again.
Nice. Now we can use the bone helm to farm fuel. Yahoo! And now all we have to do is safely leave the Atrium, right? Right?
Jakey!
Nightmare. Oh, wait. It's a
Jakey!
The Nightmare Amulet wasn't working. Quick teleport. I'm coming back to you. It's because we were both too close. You've got your Nightmare Amulet on, you know that. Yeah, just teleport away. Alright, Nightmare Amulet. Yeah. Oopsie daisy. Okay. Goodness me, what a mess.
Where are we going?
This way. We need to be ahead of each other. No, I'm not dying here. Right, you go ahead. Otherwise, the pillars aren't going down because they're both not insane at the same time. Oh no. 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 Oh my goodness.
No.
Deaths are allowed, as long as we can revive each other with normal means.
Imagine dying. Imagine having to be revived in Don't Starve Together.
Dying is for noobs.
I don't die.
I'm the best at the game. Alright, fine, yeah, I died. What of it? We're not perfect. Anyway, it was all Cat's fault. Let live commentary Jakey explain. I'm so sad. Yeah, so what happened?
What happened?
Yeah, so what happened? We both, because if there's two players, if there's multiple players, by the pillars, and you need to be insane to get past them. You both need to be insane, otherwise they won't go down. And so the pillars by the bishops, you need to be sane for them to go down. And I think you had your nightmare amulet on. So yeah, so we couldn't get past them. And so then I was just trying to run away to get away from you, so that way you could go through without me. And then I triggered spiders and I got attacked and it was just a mess. So usually I don't allow deaths in my runs, but this is a duo run, and deaths do have a cost, because as you can see, I had to go get revived, then I had to go back to where I died to grab all of my stuff, and that ended up costing us time. So yeah, there is a downside to dying, but usually I would reset the world if I died. After that embarrassing performance on my part, I go and let out my anger on the goats, because we still need a bunch of horns for Toadstool. Now here I'm using the Bone Helm to farm Nightmare Fuel, because there's one unique aspect of the Bone Helm, other than it forces you to be temporarily insane, but when you take it off, your sanity level returns to whatever it was before. But whenever you equip the Bone Helm, it seems it always forces 2 shadow creatures to spawn, meaning it's really good for farming Nightmare Fuel. But if you're just normally insane, then shadow creatures can take time to spawn in, so it's not very good for farming Nightmare Fuel. But that's why the Bone Helm is so good. That's a good use of a lazy sword right there. There you go. Sure. Oh wait, that was a close one. I'm so stupid. Next we have Big Toad Boy. So this is one of the fights where Abigail can work, but it requires a bit of effort. See, Abigail is going to get hit by the boom shrooms unless Wendy kind of pushes Abigail out of the way. Toadstool doesn't really attack you, other than he puts out boom shrooms which do a lot of damage, and he puts a spore bomb on you. When this spore bomb explodes, it can degrade your food if you stay inside of the field that it leaves on the floor. And the reason we needed those Volt Goat horns was to make weather panes, because we're going to use the weather panes to chop down the trees that Toadstool is going to spawn, because it basically buffs him. It buffs his speed, damage, and how much damage reduction he has. So rather than chopping them down with axes, which takes a while, we'll just use a weather pane. And now we've hit the second phase of the fight. And I didn't know this, but if you have multiple people, he only puts 1 spore bomb on 1 person until the second phase. On the second phase, he'll actually put spore bombs on top of everyone. And on to the last phase. It's looking a bit rough for Wendy. She's kind of on low sanity, but she'll have to get through the fight. I also forgot to mention, when the third phase starts, Toadstool starts stomping like that, which Cat got hit by a few times, but it's fine. Cat's insane, the fight's over, Toadstool is dead. Using the freshly plucked mushrooms from Toadstool's skin, we're making some baits which we're going to be using for fishing to spawn Malbatross. But speaking of Malbatross, we actually need to find her first. Also, look at all those potatoes that Wendy's been farming. Holy moly, I'm a happy Wolfgang. Hey, well, in this run, we've actually killed everything. I killed Lord of the Fruit Flies, and now we have Spider Queen. Like live commentary Jakey said, we've actually killed everything, because here is Spider Queen. And as you can see, we'll let the entire fight play through, because, you know, it's very fast, because Spider Queen is a very hard but oh, she's already dead. Oh. Well, what's this? A full moon? Why aren't I doing the Moonstone event? Oh, it's because Cat is. So, while I'm just sailing and finding Malbatross, Cat is going to take care of the Moonstone event properly. As you can see, the fossils are set up nicely, so everything gets stuck. I need a drip with all anyway. How's the moon event going? Is my setup working correctly?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh no. No.
No. Wait, what?
Just kidding.
Oh my goodness, you had me for a second there. Being pranked by Cat once again. Well, there it is. The Mooncrawler staff has been completed. Now, while I run face first into this rock, pay attention. It is day 52. So now we're gonna go sailing and try to find Malbatross. Wait, where did Cat go? So while I'm fiddle farting on the ocean, Cat has deconstructed the Mooncrawler staff, acquired some knowledge, opened up the archives, and then battled a centipede, and then finally unlocked the knowledge while being chased by 2 nightmare creatures. And this knowledge is in Astral Detector, and we'll need this for finding altar pieces that will spawn the Celestial Champion. During our adventure, we found some weed flower things. I don't know what those are. Then I found the edge of the map. Since I've been sailing for 4 days straight, Cat Person kindly joined me in finding the Malbatross spawner, and oh my goodness, it's actually... Oh, you found it! You found it! There was one hiding there. Alright, nice.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
Bro. I don't have an oar.
Oh, it's okay.
I don't have sails.
I'll come get you. I'll come get you. I just looked at your map. I was like, oh, there's one there.
Just as I found it.
Nice, good timing. Hold on, I've got a spooky boy on my boat. Where is he? Where are you? There you are. Oh, anchor down so I don't crash. 1 second. Where is he? Chester, get out of the way! Chester, I swear! Chester's right in the way so that I can't get to it. Wait, what? How? What?
Ooh, wow.
What? How? What? The boat wasn't broken. What? It's fine, I can come get you still. So let's watch this back again to see what happened. I'm still kind of confused how my boat broke, because if you watch my boat's health, it never hit 0. I have repaired the boat, and my boat still broke. So I'm guessing you can't have, like... So I'm guessing if you repair the boat too much with too many boat patches, it just breaks anyway? Or maybe I lagged or something, but my boat's health never hit 0. So I'm still kind of confused how my boat actually broke. Maybe one of you guys in the comments could tell me. From this, we have learned 2 things. 1, Chester is the source of all evil. And 2, do not place fire pits and structures that would obstruct your movement close to the edge of your boat. So I paddled my booty back out to sea to go recover the wreckage of my last boat. If you didn't know, some items will sink if you drop them in the water, such as like rocks and bundling wraps. Luckily for me, I did not have any bundling wraps. But a very good tip that I learned from Jazzy Games is if you have bundling wraps on a boat, put them in your backpack, because backpacks don't sink, and neither does the contents of a backpack. So there you go. Come Wendy, it's time to go fight the big Malbatross bird. So to spawn Malbatross, you have a 10% chance to spawn her every time you hook a deep bass from a deep bass shoal. Now, I'm being specific there because random deep bass shoals that spawn around the ocean don't count. You have to hook one from a shoal that is marked on the map as a Malbatross spawner. But there you go, there's Malbatross. So let's let the entire fight play out because it's pretty short.
Let me get mighty as well.
Yeah. Right, I've got the ice staff. Knight armor. Oh, okay, that works. Let's go. She's nearly dead. Alright. Ice staff to get her attention. Come on, everyone, do it. Okay. It's so fast. Damn, that was a hard boss fight. Good. I'm so glad we spent like actual probably close to 8 days finding it. Actually, in total, we spent 7 days finding Malbatross, but you know, pretty close. As for drops, she does drop some blue gems, which is nice if you're running low because we need blue gems for Crab King. She drops the Malbatross bill, which is the strongest ore in the game, although we don't really use it because the driftwood ore is pretty good. And she drops the best sails in the game, which again, I don't really use sails, I just use the oars. Also, you can craft her bill into the best watering can in the game. It just has loads of uses compared to the normal watering can for farming. I was sailing for so long looking for Malbatross, I forgot to mention it's summer, by the way. So now everything starts overheating. We have the Fling-O-Matic on in case the base catches fire, and we're putting our thermal stones in fridges so that the fridge will cool down your thermal stone and stop you from overheating and therefore taking damage. Now, since it's summer, it's time to pick a bunch of cactus because we need 11 cactus flowers for the Crabby Hermit quests. Speaking of Crabby Hermit quests, Cat has actually been gathering all of the materials so that we can do all of the quests right now. I have lied to you. Before we do the Crabby Hermit quest, we're killing Antlion. Now, for this fight, if you move ever so slightly, you can dodge his sand spikes. And if you fish at the oasis, you can get yourself the Desert of Gold blueprint so that you don't have a movement restriction like we both do right now. But since this fight is so fast, we're just going to tank the sand spikes. So I fed him a cold thermal stone, and the fight begins. And yeah, this fight, I'm just going to let it play out because, you know, it's really short. Now, ideally, you would like to dodge these sand spikes, but he dies so fast.
Oh no, the fire.
Go.
Oh, that was quick.
Yep. Now, because Cat got all the materials for me beforehand, well, I got the cookie cutter shells, but he got everything else. We're gonna do all of the Crab Lady quests in one foul swoop, which includes, but is not limited to, upgrading her house 3 times. Oh goodness, her sapling set on fire. I tried to stop it, I'm sorry. Drying 6 items on her drying racks, giving her a flower salad, killing the lure plant on her island, which I did earlier, giving her an umbrella while it's raining, which I've already done earlier. You can also give her a insulation vest during winter, but we didn't manage to do that, so instead of doing that, we're going to be fishing up all of the debris around her island. And then after we've done all of that, she's going to give us a nice pearl. And that's what we came here for. That's all we need. You need the pearl to sock it into the next boss, which is the Crab King. Otherwise, he won't drop the celestial altar that we need. Now it is time for the Crab King. You'll know if you watched my solo Don't Starve Together all boss videos, you'll know this boss is extremely intense. I would rate it the hardest and most intense boss in the entire game, simply because one slip up costs you the entire fight. And yeah, you have a lot of things to do. Now, there's 2 of us, and having 2 or more people for this fight drastically changes it. But let's explain all of Crab King's abilities right now anyway. So first of all, he has a geyser attack where he tries to poke a bunch of holes in your boats. We will be cancelling this task by freezing him with the ice staff. Next, he summons claws. I will be positioning the boat so only 2 claws will clamp onto the boat. These claws damage your boat over time, so you have to repair the boat and get rid of the claws. Crab King heals himself for 750 per second if you don't cancel his heals. To cancel his heals, you have to hit more than 2 times in 1 second to break the rock, therefore cancelling the heal. Normally, I would achieve this by using weather panes, but since there's 2 of us, I don't need weather panes. Then his final attack, which you'll actually see is kind of deadly later on. Now his freeze attack, when he starts casting it, it tries to lower your temperature depending on how much insulation you have. And in this fight, I have no insulation, so you'll see what happens to me. But to avoid the attack, you just run away, and then you won't get frozen. Anyway, let's watch this fight in its entirety just to see how much of a joke it is when you have more than 1 person.
Alright. Now we keep attacking. He shouldn't be healing. There we go. Alright. Alright, ready? Just gonna repair it one more time. Oh, I'm immediately taking freezing damage.
Abigail, attack, Abigail.
Set her to passive. Yeah, I'm taking freezing damage as soon as it's fine. I have 10 potatoes, I should be able to tank freezing damage.
Nice.
Should start healing now, maybe? What? What the?
That's us. It's fine.
It's so stupid, it's so fast. Good thing I brought the lantern, because that fire burnt down immediately. Also, I'm still taking freezing damage, but I have 9 potatoes, so like we're good. So as you can see, this fight is a complete joke when you have more than one person. It's so much easier with more than one person. So, and also during that fight, Abigail wasn't even attacking Crab King for the most part. I'm not sure why, if that was a bug or if she was too far away from Crab King, but I needed to pull the boat away from Crab King at the start of the fight. Otherwise, I could risk getting a third claw being attached to the boat, which wouldn't have been good. Anyway, the Celestial Altarpiece has become ours, and now it's time for the Lunar Storms. So I grabbed my old buddy Beefalo from the start of the run, and we got all of the pieces that we needed onto a boat and paddled our way over to the Lunar Island. Oh,
Wow. No.
then we socketed all of the altars into a nice triangle, and that caused this to happen.
Oh my god, so rough.
Once again, the moon is very sad about what we're doing here, but anyway, let's continue. Now for the Lunar Storms, usually I struggle and have to do them in 2 parts. One part where I do the event 3 times to get the materials I need, and then I need to go gather the actual other materials that I need. But there's 2 of us, and we can do both of them at the same time, so this is a big time save. So I'm gonna gather materials, while Cat uses Abigail to do the event easily, since Abigail kills the birds that meant to attack the science experiment. Then I completed all of my collecting, and Cat got all of the event materials we need. And now each of us had to have an absurd amount of armor. Because Cat is lagging and will probably get hit during this fight, so required a bunch of armor. So may the Celestial Champion fight begin. Oh, I got obliterated by a meteor. Alright, I'll just make sure he gets lured up here. Oh, he's going for the spiders first. Oh, the Beefalo. Okay, hold on. Celestial Champion's making a real mess down here. I'll just observe. Okay, he's attacking spiders and the Beefalo. Oh, now the Beefalo's attacking the spiders. Right, you keep an eye on that. I'm just gonna dump my backpack. And the nightmare fuel. Right. Now I have lots of armor. Right. Celestial Champion, can you hurry up and kill everything, please? Okay. Foolish Celestial Champion, he's invoked the wrath of the Salad Meta.
Oh my god.
Could I have like 9 of the Glomagoops? Thank you. Clean first phase. Bone helmet 64%. 3.5 log suits left. Alright, so we'll now start standing opposite sides. So here I say opposite sides because since Cat has lag, if we stand on opposite sides, we can start running in opposite directions, meaning neither of us get caught up in the other person's attacks that are targeted towards them. Both have to go over here. Huh, he went for you even though I attacked him last.
Abby.
Poor Abigail. If you run around him in a circle, usually that dodges them, from in my experience.
Yep. Oh no.
It's
No.
fine. Yeah, he stopped. It's cool. If you get hit a bunch, he just stops. You good for food?
Yep.
You put your crown on if you want.
I'm gonna leave it for the last phase.
Okay. Just keep an eye on the amount of football helmets inventory. I don't want that armor to break and then you have no armor. Oh my goodness, he was so close to behind you.
Yeah. Wow.
Nice.
Started pouring out sometimes.
I can't believe the bone helmet's still open. Bone helmet's still ready. Alright, ready to use your weather pane. I've got mine as well. Laser? It looks so funny. Killing the final boss with just football helmets and log suits. Have you ran out of weapons?
Armor.
Oh, okay. I'll drop you some football helmets. And a log suit. Here you go.
Thank you.
He should be pretty close, like pretty soon. Oh my goodness, the amount of Gestalts that are right behind you, that was scary to watch. Oh, we did it! Yeah! Oh wait, sorry, Bearger isn't dead yet. The Celestial Champion's dead. We did it, at least partially. Wait, I don't have a light source. you have a light source?
I have a Magi.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna come back to you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was gonna say summon Abigail. We did it! Except not really. Bearger is left. Okay, can we make our way towards Chester? Because he has my Magiluminescence.
Usually, Celestial Champion is the last boss, but Bearger only spawns in autumn. Autumn has only just started, meaning we have hit the very last hard cap. Or sorry, the very first hard cap. And when I say hard cap, I mean we can't do the run any faster than how fast Bearger spawns.
Nice. All right, quick. Speed run back to the land to spawn Bearger.
So like live commentary, Jakey says, we need to speed run back to the mainland because Bearger only spawns on the mainland. And now we wait. Nah, I'm just kidding, we got bored of waiting. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make the base look really pretty. So I turfed out the area to make it a nice square shape, and then I made the thing that Cat only dreams about.
Oh my goodness, the cat person's gonna be so happy when he sees what I've done here. Even got the celestial orb just peeked at the map. Look! Look, cat person! A tool chest! Isn't it amazing?
It's beautiful. Look at all the tools.
Look at all the tools! Oh, I might have planted that spider nest a bit close. Oops. Just see Abigail get set to angry, off she goes. Stuff here.
I hear it.
Bearger?
Yep.
Yes!
So Cat and I finally start hearing Bearger. It is time to wait and kill.
I can now peacefully grow potatoes. You don't need armor to kill Bearger. There's a bug where his slam attack can hit you twice for 200 damage total. Oh, here he is, the big bad himself. Come, Bearger, come.
Going towards the base.
Yeah, he is going straight to space. I'll let him charge over some trees just to, just you know. Come, Bearger. Alright, sorry, Bearger. Now, I'm taking away your right to live. The Gestult's doing work. Oh my goodness. It's, how much damage did you just take? You got hit by everything. Don't die now. I haven't taken any hits yet. I'm so good at the game.
Go, Abby.
Finish him off, Abigail. Oh. Oops. Oh, see there? He hit me for 200 damage there. I was at high 280 health, but it hit me twice. And there it is. Before the end of day 76. And there it is, our new, well, my first and best personal best duo. Nearly halfway through day 76. And 76.5 days is 612 minutes or 10 hours and 12 minutes. So this run was done over the course of 2 days, 2 5-hour sessions, all of which was streamed on my Twitch. Thank you, Cat, for being my duo partner in this speed run. Records have been set, although I will say, this run can absolutely be done faster. There is one other hard cap, being summer. You have to wait for summer to be able to do the Crabby Hermit quests. So if we did this faster, yeah, we would hit the hard cap of summer. So Celestial Champion would die on day like 63 or something. So thanks again for watching all of my Don't Starve videos, and since a lot of you are from Terraria, or from the comments, I gauge that you guys probably want to learn some more. So I think the next step will be doing some more speedruns with different variations on the challenge, but mainly I'm going to do some survival guides or some advanced survival guides, like how I would survive if I was a noob, with a twist to make it fun. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that, if you're looking forward to a survival series by me, and a mega base series potentially. And yeah, thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment, tell me what your favorite part was, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.